Wow. I never realized that the Cold War ended because Rocky beat Drago in a boxing match. To me, this movie isn't just a movie. This is a documentary of real-life events. This is the fourth entry in the Rocky series, and it dials it up to 11. I knew that Apollo died in this movie due to cultural osmosis. Oh, spoilers for a movie that is older than I am. It didn't quite have the big emotional impact that I was expecting when Apollo died, but I knew it was going to happen before seeing the movie. I still think Mickey's death in the previous movie hit harder than Apollo's, unfortunately, because I really like Apollo Creed. Completely forgetting about his financial troubles in previous movies, he seems to have settled into his wealthy lifestyle nicely.
I seem to have relaxed into it nicely.
I like Dolph Lundgren as a villain. Well, he's not really a villain in the movie. He is kind of a puppet that's manipulated by his wife and country. I knew he didn't speak much in the movie, but I didn't realize he hardly speaks at all. It must have been one of the easiest paydays acting-wise for Dolph Lundgren.
I must break you.
And I like Brigitte Nielsen's character as well. It's better than her other roles. Well, I've only ever seen one other role, and it's better than Red Sonja.
Why should you? It's no business of yours, and neither am I.
Now, what we are really here for in this movie is the training montages. And pretty much this movie is 1/3 training montages. And I am completely okay with that. I like the juxtaposition of the different training methods of Rocky and Drago, although it really should be the opposite for each character, because Drago's from Russia, so he should have the more rudimentary farmhouse kind of training, and Rocky is a rich guy from America, so he should have all the high-tech scientific gadgets and that kind of shit. It doesn't really make sense when you think about it, but hey, fuck it, it's a Rocky movie. And I like how we view movies have changed so much. Critics back in the day panned it for being absurd and over the top, but today we praise it for being absurd and over the top. It makes me wonder what movies are considered bad now, and they'll probably be appreciated a lot more in the future. Hey, we might all appreciate the 50 Shades trilogy.
What are butt plugs?
And how the Russians are portrayed in the movie pretty much makes this Cold War propaganda, but this was the 80s, and there were more than a few movies like this from time to time. All in all, a pretty solid entry for the fourth movie in a franchise, and I'll definitely watch it again in the future for training motivation. Oh, and Hearts on Fire is an absolute banger of a song, and that's all I've got to say. As always, more videos to come, and thank you for listening to me ramble on about a movie for a few minutes. I do appreciate it. Thank you again. Have a good one.